Hi, we're looking at the 808 drum machine, and I'd like to demonstrate a feature that I think doesn't get a lot of love on this machine, which is the first part, second part function that lets you make patterns that are longer than 16 steps. So let's clear this pattern we have here. And let's make a simple beat. Okay, that's fine. Now, suppose we want to make the pattern longer. I think the most popular way to do this is to use the ABAB function. So we can go to the B pattern and then make a pattern here. But if you want to make a variation on what you already had, I think it's easier to use the first part, second part function. So notice these two lamps. This means that we're in the first part. And we never leave the first part. But if we put the, what's this called? Well, whatever this knob is over here, the mode selector on second part, and we start playing, then we can change the length of the second part from 0 to 16 steps. And now you can see that we go from part 1 to part 2 to part 1 to part 2. And if we want to copy this bass drum pattern, then we can just look. I'm now looking at part 1 again. Switch to, I can say these two steps need to be on. Switch to part 2. Now they're on. There's one on 11 here. Done. And now we've copied the bass drum. What else did we have? We have closed hats. Now we have the same closed hats, and then the open hi-hat is on 3 and 9. And what was the rim shots? 1, 4, 5. And 10, 13. And 15. That was pretty quick, and I didn't have to memorize the pattern to copy it. If you've never worked with the 808 before, maybe you're wondering what I'm talking about, but the 808 doesn't have copy-paste. So if you want to have two versions of the same pattern, you need to enter it twice. And that means you need to memorize it or write it down or something. And because of I can switch back and forth quickly between the first and second part, I can just use the visuals here to do the copy-paste, the manual copy-paste. Another thing that's fun about the first part, second part is that the tab function ignores, because when it's playing, we can only see one of the two. But if you use the tab function, it goes into the currently playing part. So we take the cowbell. I got to play some cowbell part that is that's spread out over the two bars. So it's very easy to now just listen to the thing and add something by feel. So I think that's actually nicer to work with than the ABAB function, which is more for, which I think is designed for doing variations. The first part, second part function is there so you can, well, have these different time divisions and just have a longer pattern. And that's what I wanted to show. So thanks for watching.